Kwesi and Abena were once the picture of true love. From the moment their eyes met at a community festival, everyone believed their story would be one for the ages. He was gentle, hardworking, and devoted. She was radiant, caring, and full of life. Together, they built dreams that stretched beyond the stars. Their home echoed with laughter, and their bond was unshakable, or so it seemed. Over time, whispers of change crept into their marriage. The little things they once overlooked became sharp weapons. Kwesi's long hours at work, Abena's silent discontent, and words left unsaid began to form a wall between them. It wasn't loud, it wasn't violent, but it was there. A silent wall was slowly taking shape. Evenings, once filled with conversation and laughter, turned into nights of silence. Kwesi buried himself in his phone. Abena stared out the window, her heart aching for the love they once had. They slept under the same roof, but their souls were worlds apart. 1,000 unsaid words floated between them, heavy and suffocating. One night, after another dinner eaten in silence, Abena finally broke. Her voice trembled. "Kwesi, what happened to us?" He didn't answer. Instead, his silence was louder than any words he could have spoken. That night, they both realized love wasn't enough anymore. Something had died, and neither of them knew how to bring it back. The days that followed were filled with subtle battles. A sarcastic remark here, a cold shoulder there. Their home turned into a battlefield where every silence was a weapon and every glance was a dagger. The neighbors no longer heard laughter from their house, only the eerie quiet of love gone wrong. Abena discovered messages on Kwesi's phone, not of love, but of distraction. A female colleague, harmless on the surface but deeply wounding. To her, it was betrayal. To him, it was just friendship. The argument that followed was not loud but deadly. Words unspoken hurt the most, and the silence that followed tore them apart.
And there were no screams, no dramatic goodbyes, just bags packed quietly and tears shed in silence. Abena returned to her mother's house. Kwesi stayed behind, staring at the empty chair where she once sat. Two hearts, once beating in rhythm, now lived in separate worlds. The love story that began with fire had ended with ice, and so their love turned into a silent war. A war with no winners, only scars. The story reminds us that sometimes the loudest battles are fought in silence, and the deepest wounds come from words left unsaid. If love is not nurtured, even the strongest bonds can wither away.